Thank you very much. I was doing a whole bunch of talking and the mic was off. Let's start all the way back over. This show today is going to be about young Dolph, obviously. And as you can see, people can comment right now that are not Green Team members. Listen to what I'm saying. Before all the trolls start commenting and start doing shit to get kicked, listen to what I say. A while ago, we already had conversations about opening up and only making the chat Green Team. We're not moving away from that. We're only going to make the chat Green Team. The big discussion that we all actually was having was, should we have at least one day out of the week where we allow for people to converse in the chat, to be a part of the chat that are not Green Team members. Recently, me and James S. has recently had another conversation about this. We know James S. is not an admin anymore, but I speak to a couple of people who aren't admins anymore a lot about what we're doing over here on the channel. Just because they are not admins, it does not mean that they're not a part of our community. James S. said the same thing that he's always said: we should pick at least one day out of the week and allow for people to be able to chat on that one day. I've always been against this because I've said on that one day that I choose for people not to be able to chat, what's going to happen is the trolls is going to come into the chat immediately and start doing stupid shit, and I'm not going to want to deal with it, and I'm going to turn the chat back off anyway, so it don't make sense. So this is what we're going to do on Sunday. I don't know how long we're going to do this on Sundays. I guess it just depends on when I get irritated by the trolls. But this is what we're going to do on Sunday. On Sunday, we're going to have the chat open until I have to kick 2 people. It's after I have to kick 2 people, I'm closing the chat back up. So that means that if anybody comes in here and do any kind of weirdo shit and I have to kick them, and then somebody else do some weirdo shit and we have to kick them, we close the chat back up. Once again, this is on you. Y'all can always have the chat open. All y'all have to do is hit 150 likes. Y'all can always have the chat open on Sunday. All you have to do is come in here and act like civilized adults and allow for me to be able to do my show. That's it. So on Sundays, the chat will be open until I have to kick 2 people. Period. With that being said, young Dolph was killed in front of a store, or in a store where they sold cookies. His bodyguard, now is being said, ran outside and was shooting at the dudes. It's also saying that one of the individuals were killed. There was a person dropped off at a hospital with gunshot wounds. That person ended up dying. That's how they're going to catch the people. Just so we're clear, in my belief, the people that killed young Dolph, they're already caught. They're already caught. The people that killed young Dolph are already caught. I mean, they're not physically caught yet, but they're already caught. The police know who they are. The police are now searching for them. I'm going to tell y'all real quick, just bring up a movie real quick. Have anybody seen Baby Driver? Okay, so anyway, in Baby Driver, there's a part of the movie, in the beginning of the movie, where one of the dudes loses his shotgun at the scene of where they committed the crime at. They have to kill that dude and dump his body. You want to know why? Because any information that that dude now has is going to be back to the police, because the police know that that dude was a part of the crime. The only difference in Baby Driver was nobody knew anybody's personal information. So even if they catch somebody, even if they catch you, as long as you're dead, you can't talk. Also, with that being said, let's hit the like button. The chat is open. Let's hit the like button. I open up the chat for everybody on Sunday. It's 37 people was in here, and I only got 14 likes. So don't tell me about opening up the chat. Y'all niggas can't even hit the like button, homie. Don't tell me about opening up the chat, and don't tell that's, you understand what I'm saying? We live in a society where people believe that you're supposed to give, and they don't got to do nothing. And as soon as you stop giving, you're not humble. You think too much of yourself. That's society that we live in. With that being said, could we hit the like button, please, and send out some notifications? I'm gonna say it like this: if we got the chat open and we can't get to 150 likes, then I might as well leave the chat closed on Sunday. It don't make sense. Why the fuck am I gonna open up the chat on Sunday if we still gonna not even reach 150 likes? If there's still gonna be no drops, if there's no positive reinforcement coming this way. I'm opening up the chat. If you don't think that you have to give positive reinforcement back to me, you part of the problem. That's all I'm saying. You got to understand, the people that hate me want to believe that I got to give y'all guys everything and y'all guys not supposed to give nothing back at all to the channel. And if you give anything back to the channel, they're going to tell you that you a sucker. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm up here trying to create content that's worth being paid for. I'm literally creating content that's worth being paid for. And the reason why I know this to be a fact is because other people are stealing my content and they're getting paid. The art of let's do roll call. Let's get the roll call real quick. So people come in here, they can't even hit the like button. So I don't want to hear that I should have the chat open more often. You got people that hate me more dedicated to destroying me than the people that say that they support me is dedicated to trying to stop me from being destroyed. That's crazy. That's why I don't be believing people when they say they care about me, by the way. Because if you care about me and if you care about what I'm doing, then when people try to destroy what I'm doing or destroy me, you will speak up. You ain't gonna be there and stay shut and be quiet. Shout out to Cynthia Saltersfield. She said, salute Jack Frost. Frost BBN family. What's popping? Just chilling. She said no sound. I didn't have the sound on earlier. Thank you about that. Cynthia Salters. What a B classic. He says no sound, my G. I haven't seen your name in so long. I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea why B Classic and ODS are not part of the green team. It costs $2 a month. I have no idea why Troy Ward is not part of the green team. It costs $2 a month. Like, you guys is not children. Y'all grown adults. Shout out to Black, shout out to B Davis, shout out to Black Cuddy, salute to the Black Spade. Troy Wall says, I love Sundays even more now. Good morning, good brother. What up, Jeff? Hugh Rubies. I'm just gonna call you Rubies, homie. Who else we got up in here? What is your call? He says, BB and salute. What up, Young OG? Says salute Frost. What up, Pete Rivera? Says salute Frost. What up, Lloyd Vaughn with the $2 drop. Says blessings Frost. Salute. You already know what it is. Nah, I'm not going to sit in here arguing with niggas all day. I want to do my show. I'm not going to sit here arguing with niggas all day. E. Simmons says, check your DMs. Okay. Yes, but I'm going to explain something to y'all. When y'all send me YouTube videos during the show, this is not me knocking nobody. I just have to say this every day. When y'all send me YouTube video, I'm not playing somebody else's YouTube video during the show. So if you send me this shit during the show, it does me zero good. That's the first person I had to hide. Okay, I'm gonna unhide the person. Admins, hit anybody shooting, hit anybody doing all caps. I want them hit with so many timeouts they can't come back to the show. We're not gonna, and if you see their name again, I don't care if they apologize. If you see their name again, hit them with all caps again. Anybody with all caps, admins, y'all can hit them with 1,000,000 timeouts. I don't want them back in the show, but don't hit them with a hide. Just hit them with as many caps as possible. I don't want them back in the show, but I don't want them hidden. Because as soon as we hide 2 people, that's it. So anybody that you see do all caps, just hide them. I don't care if the chat keeps saying that right there. I'll just hide the chat until it ain't there no more. So I'm hiding the chat. Anybody come in with all caps, I want them hit with all of the timeouts. Anytime you see their name, just keep refreshing and going back to their name and hitting them with timeouts. I don't care. I don't want to have to talk about caps no more. Whenever we see caps, I just immediately want them timed out, all of the timeouts. I don't never want to see their names again. Now let's get to the show. What up, Micah Records? Also, all of these people that's in here that can comment now, y'all can literally just spend $2 a month and join the green team. Help the movement. Also, hit the like button. Let's get to the show. All right, so there's something that I want to say real quick. They shot one guy. They saying the dude was with Dolph, right? So one of the dudes was with Dolph, right? The guy that was with Dolph allegedly shot one of the dudes. One of the dudes ended up dying. They took the guy to the hospital. It's a wrap. First of all, now you know what's inside of that car they just found? Blood. There's no way they was able to clean all of the blood. You know how hard it is to clean blood? Blood was in that car 9 times out of 10. You say that he got shot, it don't got to be a lot of blood. It could just be a few specks. That's one. Two, they have the dude. Guess what happens when they have you? When they have you, they know where to go look to see who you was communicating with. 9 times out of 10, those guys was communicating all day and night. 9 times out of 10, those guys was talking back and forth even though they think it's cold. I'm going to explain something to you. The U.S. government got people that's trained to break codes of other countries. You don't think they could break codes of gangs? You don't think they could break street codes from gangs? They got code breakers that's trained to break codes from freaking Saudi Arabia, Iraq, North Korea. But you don't think that they could break a fucking code from a street gang? You think the only way they can know what the street gang knows is if somebody snitched? You don't think they could just break a street gang's code? Do you understand why I think people are stupid? A street gang. You don't think they could break a street gang's code? I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to tell you why no code and no street gang is safe. I'm going to tell you right now. Because y'all let everybody in. I'm going to say this again. No code of any street gang is safe. And the reason why no code of any street gang is safe is because y'all let everybody in. I'm going to explain something. My son is always talking about coward culture. I like the fact that he brought that up. Sometimes I think he attributes it to shit that ain't cowards. So I don't really talk about coward culture. But you want to know what coward culture is? To me, coward culture is when these dudes got to go stand with other guys because they scared to stand alone. Coward culture is when, in just my opinion, when you abuse somebody because you think that they're less than you. Anyone abusing anybody else is a coward, period. There's no, you know that you have a position of power of authority, or you have the numbers over somebody, or you are just lying and people believe the lies over the truth. And that's coward culture. Okay? That's cowards. You got to be careful out there. I'm going to explain something. There's a coward that's been following me around for the last 3 years. People are constantly trying to say, y'all need to get back together and be cool. Never. My life was just fine before I even brought that person onto my platform. I was making $3,000 a month before I brought the person onto my platform. Before I even spoke to the person about coming on my platform. I bring the person on the platform consistently does what it was already doing. I stop dealing with the person goes and tries to destroy me by telling people a whole bunch of lies, and then also by trying to convince other people that create content that the way to get your channel up, the way to get your channel going is just talk about frauds, disrespect frauds, lie about frauds. You could get your channel going. Motherfuckers think I'm ever gonna be cool with that nigga. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. Some of y'all I don't fuck with no more. I just haven't talked to you to tell you. I promise you, anybody that tries to convince me to fuck with anybody that has ever done even the slightest thing wrong to me on purpose, I'm gonna discontinue you. I would never do something to anybody evil on purpose, ever. I would never try to hurt anybody on purpose. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I would just never do that. I would never do that. So nah, that's not my energy. Y'all keep that over there. And all of the niggas that's trying to figure out how y'all gonna convince me to deal with homeboy, I already don't deal with you. You just don't know because we haven't spoken. And I don't care what happens to me. I don't care. When I die and I go speak to God, I'm gonna be able to say, nah, I didn't let that snake back around me. I promise you. Cynthia Sortisfield says, shout out to Juan Ledesma, even though I think Juan spelled his own name wrong. Shout out to Juan. Hold on. I think did Juan spell his own name wrong? Nah, he didn't spell it wrong. I don't know why that looks wrong to me. Shout out to Juan Ledesma becoming part of the BBN gang. It's only $2 a month. It always kills me when I see people not wanting to join the BBN gang, but it's $2 a month. How you complaining about chatting and you don't want it $2 a month? With that being said, let's get all the way on the all the way on the young Dolph situation. I want to be clear as possible on this. They have a body, allegedly. Dolph's security guard allegedly shot the dude. What I want to know is this. I want to know which bullets killed Dolph. I want them to do an investigation. I want to know which bullets killed Dolph. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I'm not accusing Dolph's bodyguard or anything. Don't get this confused. But let's just X him out real quick so we don't have these same situations like when people were saying that Suge Knight's really the one who killed Tupac. They shot Tupac up in the car and then Suge Knight turned around and shot him for real. The last shot. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want all of let's just nip that in the bud immediately. Let's find out what the police is saying is the bullets that hit him. Let's nip that dead in the bud. That's one. Two, they got a picture of a dude out there that allegedly has a weapon that looks like the weapon that was fired. I do know they didn't stop making guns when they made Jaws, right? There are a ton of guns that look exactly the same because for some strange reason, the gun manufacturers, they have a mold and they use that mold to make all of those types of guns. So I need more than a guy had a gun that looked like the gun that was used in the robbery. Like, this is what niggas is making videos about. Yo, there's this dude, he had a gun. It looked like the gun that was used in the robbery. Yo, there's this dude, I saw him chewing gum. He chewed gum, and then when he blew a bubble, it was the same color as the bubble that the guy was in the robbery had. You understand what I'm saying? None of this shit makes sense. We need more. I get it. Everybody want to listen to all of this sensationalism. I get it. I get it, how that is interesting, how that is dope. We want to listen. I'm going back to get that dude with some more timeouts real quick. That's one timeout. After the next timeout, chat is closed. Somebody came in here with the name Wise Man. Admins, if we see anybody with the name Wise, anybody use the word Wise, kick them. I don't care how it's spelled. The next person we kick, chat is closed. I tried to keep the chat open. You see what happens? That means the chat is about to be closed for Sunday, and it's not my fault. Y'all know who to blame. It's not my fault. We closing the chat. The very next time anything happens that's out of the way, we closing the chat. So if anybody come in here with any name that I don't like, I'm kicking them and closing the chat. Anybody come in here say something I don't like, I'm kicking them and closing the chat. I think I gave this enough of an opportunity or a chance. I don't even want to do it. This is literally one of those times that I'm taking somebody else's advice and proving to them that it's a bad idea. Even though I think even though it's something that I want to do, that don't make it a good idea. There are a ton of things that I want to do that are bad ideas. So I don't do them because I think they're bad ideas. Let's get back to the show. Also, if you're not green team and I'm not calling your name, you're not green team. I don't really feel a need to call anybody's name or read anybody's comment that's not part of the green team. Just to be honest with you. You can't spend $2 a month, but you want me to read your comment every day, every comment, but you can't spend $2 a month, but you want me to read every comment you write. So I'm not even reading anybody's comment that's not green team, to be honest with you, unless it's like really good. With that being said, they have the body of one of the men. in the hospital, allegedly. There was a person that was shot that was brought to the hospital. It's believed to be one of the men that shot young Dolph. We don't know this definitively yet. It was dropped off at the hospital by a car, right? What I want to know is, I want them to look at the freaking video camera footage, and I want them to tell us what car dropped it off the body, right? What car dropped the body off? Tell me what car dropped the body off. Because if they dropped off the white car right next, if they dropped, what up, Anthony Hughes? I remember seeing you a long time ago, Anthony Hughes. You sure you a new sub? You must have unsubbed from us at one point or another. Now, look, listen. Or you just about to say something crazy. Anthony Hughes is about to say something crazy and get kicked and get everybody kicked out of the chat. Watch. Watch. Anthony Hughes is about to get all of y'all kicked. Watch. Anyway, what I want to know is what car dropped him off at the hospital. They said a car dropped dude off, right? So the police right now, 9 times out of 10, is looking for the car that dropped him off. Did these idiots switch cars and then drive him to the fucking hospital in the car they switched to? Because if they did that, they're complete idiots. For everybody that don't know, people like coming here saying that they're a new sub and then saying something disrespectful. So anytime anybody says that they're a new sub, that's automatically a trigger in my brain to get ready to kick them. 100% of the time. Check this. Were these guys smart enough, or what should I say, were they stupid enough to drive to switch cars and then use the car they switched to drive the dude to the hospital? I'm going to tell you what was one of the most callous and smart things that these dudes did, but they did it in a stupid way. Do y'all remember when Lucci, whatever the fuck that nigga's name is, Lucci? I don't know. It's Lucci something, right? Anyway, do y'all remember when he was the driver in that particular situation and they shot up some people, and then they threw one of the people's got killed and they threw the dude out of the car? That was one of the smartest and stupidest things at the same time. First, you shouldn't have threw the dude out of the car after right there in front of everybody. That was retarded. You basically told everybody what was good. You feel me? That was retarded. Second, let's say they didn't know who was shooting. Now they know who was shooting. Because every single which one of you niggas that's in a gang that's ever been arrested, the police have information on you. So when something happens to you, they know what gang you was a part of and they know who you hang out with. YFN Lucci, thank you. Cynthia Sordersfield said, did it make more sense to drop him off at the hospital than ditch? Keeps all the evidence in one car. Yeah, they could have just left the car at the hospital, but then they got to get out of the car. You understand what the problem is? The problem is that there's cameras everywhere. So I'm saying they dropped dude off at the hospital. They dropped their man off at the hospital, allegedly. Or factually. They dropped dude off at the hospital. And when they dropped dude off at the hospital, what that created a situation where now people know now there's cameras at the fucking hospital, homie. There's cameras at the hospital. I don't know what to tell you. There's literal cameras at the hospital. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's a matter of time at this point. For 2 reasons. One, shout out to King Slayer, another guy that I don't understand why y'all not part of the green team. It costs $2 a month. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, one more kick and we close the chat. Just for everybody to know, I'm going to start trying to have the chats open on Sundays. After we have to kick 2 people, I'm closing it. So we already kicked one person because they came in with a name that had the word wise in it. If we haven't have to kick another person, we close the chat to only green team members. Just so you know. That's how we doing Sunday. Every other day the chat is still closed. I'm actually my life is better. Like, my life is better. Like my life. Anything that got to do with money or anything like that, I'll worry about that later. My life is better. It's the shit that I don't understand. If I close the chat, there's gonna be a million dislikes. But if I open the chat, those dislikes don't turn into likes. I'm ready to close the chat right now. I don't think I'm opening it on Sunday no more. I'd rather y'all just come in here and hit me with the dislikes. Honest with you. I don't think I'm opening it on Sunday no more. This is the last Sunday we opening it. I'd rather y'all come hit me with the dislikes. I don't want to give in to terrorism. I want to close the chat right now, to be honest with you. That's saying you're not a professional at hits, but what would have been the best outcome? Um, nope. This is it. I'm closing the chat. Obviously, this person. I'm closing the chat. I don't know who this dude is. I'm closing the chat. That's it. We're not opening chat on Sunday no more. We're not opening the chat on Sunday no more. Yep. We're not opening the chat no more. Shout out to this J Sav guy. Y'all just saw him. He also texted me. He's actually pretty butthurt that he can't chat. So we're not opening the chat no more. Boom, that's that. Chat's done. I tried. Obviously, it's not something that we could do, right? So for everybody that's saying whatever you're saying, you see why you have to do just $2 a month, man. You don't want to become a member. You don't want to become a member. You could just sit in the you could sit in the gallery and watch. It's that simple. Boom. Now nobody can chat. Now we're gonna get to the show. I was just waiting for that to happen because I knew it was an inevitability. With that being said, oh, let me block this guy. What the fuck? Just my life is just so much better when I don't have to see these people. You have no idea. With that being said, yeah, so we on subscribers. We're on members only mode. So y'all can't talk no more. It's not my fault. With that being said, check this out. And I think this is something that we got to be extremely clear and transparent about. There is no new real information other than the bouncer, the bodyguard shot dude and dude is dead. There is no real other information. They found the car. We don't know what's in the car yet. Now that we know that the bodyguard shot the dude, and somebody said they couldn't see the bullet holes in the car. Somebody was like, they don't believe that's the car. They couldn't see the bullet holes. Nigga, do you understand how far you are away from the car? How the fuck you gonna see the bullet holes? Like, how you gonna? They taking a picture of a car that's all the way down the block. How the fuck are you talking about? Where's the bullet holes, nigga? How? Where are the bullet holes? How are you talking about where the bullet holes at? Only way to open it, I'm not doing this Sunday shit no more. The only way to open up the chat is with 150 likes, period. We're not doing the Sunday thing no more. We couldn't even do it. We couldn't even go 1 hour. We couldn't even go 1 hour. I'm not doing this no more. Hit the dislike button all you want. I don't even care about that shit. We're not doing this no more. We're not opening it up for Sunday no more. I tried. As you can see, it's not something that could be done. I tried. A real effort. If you support the channel, you join the green team. If you don't support the channel, you don't join the green team. That's it. That's all. Shout out to ODS becoming a green team member. We got another green team member today. Come on, let's go. Also, somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's get some drops to the Cash App. Who buying me coffee this morning? Who buying me coffee this morning? Anybody buying me coffee? I could use a... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's definitely spelled wrong. Also, the saloon is open. Y'all keep asking me about the saloon. The saloon is open. I got some stuff. Hold on, let me see if I got it queued up already. I'm gonna tell you the wild thing though. Y'all not really paying attention to only these young rappers is getting killed. All the older rappers is not happening to them. I promise you. I promise you. One, I don't want to be a rapper for numerous different reasons. If anybody go anywhere and they try to tell you that I want to be a rapper, they're a liar. I don't want to be a rapper. If you know anybody that know me in my life, they'll tell you that I had opportunities to become a rapper and literally turn them down. I do not want to be a rapper. There's a lie out there apparently saying that some people that don't even know me made up because I can rap well. So I just want to say something. Just because somebody could do something well, that doesn't mean that they wanted to do that for a living. I would not want to be a rapper. I've been popular in my life before. Being popular is not all it's cracked up to be. Y'all niggas that's never been popular, y'all think being popular is everything. It's not. It's really not everything. It's not even. It's worse. It's not as. It's being popular could really suck. I don't know no other way to put that. And this is not something that I'm learning now in life. This is something that I learned at a very young age. Back when I was still a teenager. Being popular could really suck. Said Dolph was 36. I don't think he was. Yeah, I could rap. And just because I could do it good, people are lying to other people. Yo, hold on, stop. I heard some people have a whole conversation about how I'm a failed rapper. I never tried to. What the fuck are you talking about? I just want to be clear on something. I can literally go be a ghostwriter right now. I want. I can literally, not jokingly, I can literally go be a ghostwriter right now. Literally. Being a rapper is not interesting to me. That's why whenever you see me see these rappers, I'm not on their dick. I got a ton of stuff. But I mean, that's not really for the conversation right now, Maryland, Melatonin Network. But I got a ton of stuff. You want to call into the show and talk about, I want to take some call-ins. Hold on, we got some numbers. I got a number. I want to take some call-ins. We're doing it the same way. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins. We're doing it the same way it's done on Star. A copy? You do a $10 drop and then I answer your phone call. We're doing it the same way we do it on Star. God dang it. Hold on. I'm grabbed the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me get this number. We're going to do it the same way we do it on Star. They do it on Star. I'm putting the number in the chat. I'm putting the number in the chat. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins becoming part of the green team. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, just join the green team. The haters need for y'all guys to not join the green team. So that's why when people don't want to join the green team and argue against joining the green team, I just assume that you with those niggas. Because they need as many as you as possible to not join the green team. Because I'm not going backwards. So they need to figure out a way to just prevent me from going forwards. That's why I keep saying I'm tired of people talking about they support and fuck with a nigga. This is the number. The number's gonna be changed after the show. I'm changing the show. Like obviously, I gotta change the show every 5 minutes. So the number's changing after the show. This is how we do this. You are going to cash at me your phone number so I know which phone number to answer. If you do not cash at me a phone number, I am not answering. Also, I'm turning the ringer down. So if anybody is just gonna ring the phone to just like make the phone ring, you're not gonna hear it because I'm turning the ringer down. Once again, once again, that's the number. What you're gonna do is, I'm if you want to call in, it's a $10 drop to call in. You're gonna call in and you're gonna leave your number so I know which number to answer. Other than that, I'm not answering no numbers. Period. And I'm changing the number after the show so it don't matter. That's a fucking throwaway number. I'm changing the number after the show. I'm gonna have a different number after every show. With that being said, I'm gonna continue to talk about the young Dolph situation. Um okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm changing the number. Just give me 1 second. This is why you have to join the green team. Copy? I'm going to tell you what I was doing. I'm going to tell you what I was doing. I'm going to give you 2 more seconds. Hold on. Let's let a couple of more phone calls come through. This is why you have to join the green team. This is not a scam. I'm not trying to get over on people. As you obviously see, I can't do anything on this channel because I have people stalking me. This is why you have to join the green team. So when I ask people to join the green team, this is why. I literally did this specifically for that purpose. I want people to see that when I say you got to join the green team, because I can't have my chat open, because I can't have a telephone line. This is what I'm trying to explain. So listen, if you want to call into the show, you're going to do a $10 drop, and you're going to put your phone number at the $10 drop, and I'm going to call you back. Now, with that being said, I'm going to first take this whole app off my phone. It's served its purpose. Yeah, it served its purpose. I don't need it. I literally just went and got that number for this particular the show y'all this right here. Yeah, so boom. So if you want to speak to me, you're gonna do a $10 drop and I'm gonna return your phone call. Period. I just need to I need to do things like that periodically so I could stop having people pretend like these people don't have a mental health disorder because they're busy telling people I'm crazy. So I need for people to see that these people got a mental. I'm literally getting stalked. So when I say, can y'all pull up to the Cash App, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, I'm not begging, my nigga. I'm saying I'm at war with some people that's trying to destroy me. My resources get depleted. And sometimes I need help with resources. I'm not saying nothing more than that. Shout out to Liberty Hazleton. We got Liberty up in the house. Liberty Hazleton is all dude. Apparently the SBA is targeting me for disaster assistant relief, and this is the real The real niggas, this is a real shit. This is not fake. I don't know. They might be trying to fuck me over. I don't know. I don't trust them niggas. I'll look into it, but I don't trust them. With that being said, let's get back to the show. As y'all can see, I need y'all to join the green team. I can't open up the chat, and I also can't even have a telephone line. So I need y'all to join the green team. I really do. $2 a month is not much. For the people that saying $2 a month is a lot, remember, these are people who are calling me broke. Let that simmer in your head for a minute. Imagine a nigga telling somebody that they don't got $2 to spare the entire month, and then they call another nigga broke. That's kind of insane. But there are people that follow behind that. Apparently, there's a ton of people in some community. I'll tell y'all the name of it when I remember. Like the Eastern District or something. There's a ton of people in the Eastern District that are on those people's side against me, apparently. So shout out to the niggas from the Eastern District. I promise that I won't pull up into y'all chat room ever again in my life. I promise you. And I promise you, if I see any of you niggas in public, I'll just walk right past you like I don't know you. Because I don't even care about any. I don't want no problems. So I promise you, when I see any of you niggas in public, I'm going to remember the way I was treated. And I'm just going to ignore you niggas and walk right past you. Y'all can do what y'all do. I do what I do. It's all wins, right? I promise you, I'm not going to take that lightly nor forget it. I don't forget evil, ever. I never forget evil. Shout out to the Eastern District niggas that hate me and trying to help my enemies. Shout out to them. Or try to hate the people that hate me. I don't have enemies. I hate seeing shit like this. Ain't nothing coming. I hate seeing shit like this so much. Like, I'm going to say something real quick. I just need to stop and say something real quick. So I follow a lot of inspirational shit on Instagram so I can have positive shit in my chat. Do you understand how depressing it is to constantly be seeing this positive shit and ain't nothing good happening to you? You know how depressing this shit is? This shit is more depressing than seeing the depressing shit. I'm constantly scrolling past shit like this, and this shit is depressing. This shit is just depressing. I'm constantly scrolling past all of these comments where they say life is gonna get better. People are good people. Life is good. God loves me. All of these things, but every single thing in the world is telling me different. Anyway, I digress. We got a situation with young Dolph, and what I mean by young Dolph is a young rapper. I mean that he doesn't get the acclaim he deserves. Is that fair? Is that fair that a lot of these rappers out here are so regional that they're not getting the acclaim that they deserve? Is that fair? Because that's my point. I didn't even really hear or know much about Young Dolph until about 2 years ago. I didn't know much about Young Dolph until the 100 Shots came out and his vehicle got shot up. So when y'all looking at these rappers and y'all like, yo, why these rappers keep getting into this bullshit because they just trying to push their brand? It's because your music being good isn't enough. You need a spotlight on you so people could listen to your music. Your music just being good ain't good enough anymore. I'm going to explain something. Since we got so many people listening to bullshit ass music, there's a lot of music out here that's just noise. Mel Cross is one of the coolest dudes, and my son is cool too. There's no reason in the world why they shouldn't be working together. There's no reason in the world. Mel Cross, Mel Cross is different from all them other OG niggas. That's all I'm gonna say. No disrespect to nobody. All of them niggas is different. Don't get it confused. But Mel Cross is different than all of them niggas. For real, for real. I don't know if it's because he a Bronx nigga or not. It might be because he a Bronx nigga. Remember, Mel Cross and my son are both Bronx niggas. It might be because he from the Bronx. But he just different, homie. He just different. If Mel Cross say something, I believe it. Period. Or I believe he believe it. ODS says that he had money. He was going to go half on buying the label Empire. Yeah. I like my son and I like Mel Cross. I don't know one reason to not to dislike either one of them. Explain to me why I'm not supposed to be liking one of them. I don't know any reason not to like one of them. Why? My son fights for black people as far as I know. I'm supposed to not like a person fighting for black people? What trivial reason do you have that I should not be on the side of a person fighting for black people? I think I should 100% be on that person's side, if not anyone else's. I'm black. I don't got a problem with me. I don't have a problem with no one. What the fuck? I don't have a problem with no one. If you see a person that got a problem with me, they have an issue. I don't have a problem with anyone. If you see a person with a problem with me, they have an issue. I don't. Also, if anybody want to call in, all you have to do, $10 to the Cash App with your phone number. I call you back from a private number. Boom. It's that simple. Did them idiots really think that was my phone number? Them idiots really thought that was my phone number. Just 2.0 says, I think he's fighting a fight that doesn't exist anymore, so he's chatting and mail shit and wise up that he... Don't use that word, homie. Anybody use the word wise, they get put on the timeout. I'm only gonna put you on one because I know you and because you're green team. But if anybody uses that word in here, they get put on the timeout, period. But I'll answer the part of the question that I read before you wrote that word. How does the fight not exist anymore? We just had Alman Aubrey chased down in the middle of the street and shot with a shotgun, homie. How does the fight not exist anymore? We just had a couple of years ago, in our lifetime, we had the police go into a black couple's home, shoot and kill the woman, and then they try to put the man on trial. How is this not a fight? How is this a fight? We're not fighting no more. How is this fight? What are you talking about? We just had a man less than 10 years ago choked out and killed over a cigarette, over selling cigarettes, and didn't nobody get prosecuted or go to jail for this. What are you talking about? You're just saying weirdo shit. What are you talking about? We just had a young boy not 10 years ago walk down the street. A cop walked up behind him and shot him in the back and killed him. What are you talking about? I'll give you an opportunity to come back and say whatever the hell you saying. But I don't know what you're talking about. And I advise you don't use that word. Because I'm literally just kicking people who use the word. I'm just not kicking you because we know you part of the green team. Just want to be clear on that. I be looking at the analytics during the show and shit. My analytics are actually improving ever since we made it so only the green team members. I really think the fact that these idiots keep coming in here and hitting the damn dislike button is actually improving our analytics. So if y'all want to keep hitting the like button while these guys is hitting the dislike button, we could double up. That's what I'm saying. We could double up because they're gonna hit the dislike button, and that's gonna send people to the channel. So if y'all keep hitting the like button, we could double up. Anyway, Cynthia Sartersfield said 56 likes with 100 people. The like button for getting great content. Let's get some drops to the Cash App. Do we got the Cash App in the chat yet? Check this out. I want to say this much about the young Dolph situation. We've been gliding over it and talking about a whole bunch of other shit. But I want y'all to understand something. Memphis is going to try their best to catch the people who killed young Dolph. Y'all do know that, right? And one of the main reasons why Memphis is going to try their hardest to catch the person that killed young Dolph is if they don't catch the person, the streets is going to be going crazy. Because there's always going to be a million assumptions about who did it. So unless they catch somebody and put that person to a face, there's always going to be a problem. I'm going to tell you some shit that I saw in the movie. It was on Narcos. On Narcos, Mexico, they kill, and this is real shit that happened. There was a shootout at an airport. They were trying to kill Chapo. There was a shootout at an airport. They end up killing a cardinal. Do you know that the drug cartel, the Mexican drug cartel, had to give 2 people up that didn't even do it? Because somebody has to go to jail. We have to put a face. If we don't put a face, that means that the public is going to be going crazy. So that means that both sides are going to stay at war. We got to put a face on this. So believe me when I tell you, the Memphis Police Department is trying to put a face on this murder as quickly as possible. So people not out in the street shooting at each other and might kill more innocent civilians. Believe you me when I tell you this. Shout out to ODS. He said 500K reward. Believe you me when I tell you this. They're trying to catch these people. Or they're trying to at least catch somebody that they could put and say that this person was the individual that did it. Believe me when I tell you this, man. You know how much shooting is going to go on in Memphis? If, let's say, they don't catch nobody, a month pass, 2 months pass, 3 months pass. They catch 0 people. They don't have nobody in jail. They look like they're not making any headway on this case. What the fuck you think is going to happen? You think niggas is just going to forget? I was in a conversation the other day, and I was trying to explain to people what I'm going through. And as soon as I mentioned my money is suffering, now nobody don't want to hear nothing. Now they don't think that you could have, you could be sad because or depressed because you're having a situation going on with your money. That's literally the main reason why anyone is sad or depressed. Money and love. So this is what I mean by, and I'm not trying to talk bad about us, but us black people are some of the most ignorant people on the planet because we always choose to only use this alleged tough love against our own people, while every other race of people, when their people are going through some kind of situation, they're using real love. I don't know why he's doing whatever about 6ix9ine Just 2.0. That don't got shit to do with our conversation. I'm asking for you to stop trying to change this conversation into something else. You can do what you want, though. So look, check this out. Listen, they need to put a face on this. What do you think is going to happen when they don't put no face on this? What do you think is going to happen when these YouTube content creators is steady throwing up everybody's name and their mama was involved? I saw some videos. People are saying shit that they can't possibly know. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what to talk about on this subject other than what we know that the police said definitively. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know what to talk about with this subject other than what the police definitively said. Other than that, I'm not here for none of this. How many witnesses did we have at the scene? Nobody saw that Dolph's bodyguard was shooting at the car. Nobody saw that Dolph's bodyguard was shooting at the car. How many witnesses was at the scene? How many people was at the scene? We learned 2-3 days later that Dolph's bodyguard was shooting at the car. Why we learn that so late? So that means that a lot of the information that's coming out is not accurate. So I did a video. It was an allegedly video, basically. And I was just talking about all of the fucking rumors that's out there. So people was like, yo, Jack Frost is just spreading fake shit. No, nigga. I was literally just talking about all the bullshit that's going on out there. ODS says 9 people killed within 48 hours after Dolph. I don't know how accurate that is, ODS. Hold on, let me hit up Memphis. Let's say shootings. 2 shot and violent start Memphis weekend. 2 suspects sought in deadly shooting outside Memphis bakery. Young Dolph shooting death. Here's what we know about the suspects report. That's 12 hours. A similar car to the one seen of Young Dolph shooting appears to be confiscated by police. A similar car. 3 arrested after Young Dolph vigil shooting. Look. So I don't know about 9 people being killed. I don't killing. Let's say Memphis killings. I don't know about 9 people getting killed. I don't see any. A search is on for Young Dolph's killer, but Memphis struggles with unsolved homicides. Hold on. It says the high-profile killing of rap star Young Dolph in Memphis last week comes to the police department already struggling to solve hundreds of murders of homicides in recent years. They don't solve murders down there. This is why people got to get with the NYPD. They don't solve murders down there. I'm going to explain to you. I'm not saying that this is what they're doing in Memphis. But I'm going to explain to you why a lot of our neighborhoods are bad. They don't try to solve our murders, homie. They only try to solve our murders if they know a person did the murder that they want to have in jail, for the most part. They don't try to solve our murders. In New York City, they try to solve the murders. Right? But in Chicago, they're not trying to solve those murders. Now we basically in Memphis, it seems like they're usually not trying to solve murders. There's a ton of cities all over the country where population control basically is we're not going to attempt to solve murders and we're going to let them kill each other. That's how population control is handled. I'm not mad at them. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not mad at them. Because if I didn't want some people around and they were happy enough to kill themselves and remove themselves from the fucking situation, why would I get involved? So these people don't like us. Why should they get involved? We're already killing ourselves. They should just sit back and allow it to happen, right? Tell me where I'm wrong. None of this is going to change until we start talking about black on black love. Until we start talking about black love, none of this is going to change. If we keep talking about black hate, if we keep talking about all the deaths, if we keep talking about all the negative things that's happening, nothing positive can grow. Black Cuddy said the show, the first 48 hours, and that base in Memphis, Tennessee, at least the storyline. I don't know about the first 48 hours. I don't watch that show. I've seen the show in Georgia and states like that. I haven't seen it in Memphis that I know about, that I could say without question. Although I'm not doubting it, just so we could be clear. I don't know where the fuck they shoot. What the fuck do I know? Wait, hold on. Oh, I took the thing off. Let's put the chat. Let's put the chat. I got a question. Okay, so this isn't... I just want to be clear on something. There's going to be more no's than yes on this. So I don't really care about the no's. I just only care about the yeses. Yeah, I don't really care about the no's because I know everybody that hates me is about to go get their account. Um, I know everybody that hates me is about to go get their account. Who's this? I don't know this person. I'm blocking your number. Who this? I'm already blocking your number because you texted me during the show. But who this? Oh, oh, no. This is not Cynthia Sartersfield. Cynthia Sartersfield, if this is you, hit me on my DMs. Don't text me. Hit me DMs. Now I'm upset that I just texted you that, but I just texted you. Oh, that was Cynthia Sartersfield. She says, "Wait, I was about to kick you. I gotta save your number." Yeah, I was about to kick you. I'm sorry about that. Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. Nah, you good. I didn't know. Like, no, no, we're not on loop. Why you got me on loop? Like, is it looping? I don't know why it's looping. We're not on loop. That might be something going on with your. Make sure you on live. Make sure that you got your jump off all the way to the end. It might not be all the way to the end. When you go in and come back and you watch a commercial, they bring you back in the past. You're not caught up. So when you come in after you watch a commercial, you got to move the line to catch all the way up. That's a fact. Thank you for watching the commercials. You are the best. Later. All right, later. Copy. Anytime. You already know. Later. I am not an easy man to get into communications with. But I promise you, once you get into communications with me, it's worth it. I am not an easy man to get into communications with. And believe me, the people that's following me around is the least of the reasons. I'm just not a real good person to get into communications with because the majority of the people that I know in my life are just evil. I don't know no other way to put it. I know zero other way to put it. So I prefer to keep my circle as small as possible. Literally, I prefer for my actual inner circle to be 2 or 3 people, including myself. Just to be honest with you, niggas is evil. With that being said, somebody put the cash app in the chat. Pull up to the cash app. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops. Who's buying me breakfast this morning? Let's get some scrambled eggs with some grits, maybe some French toast. Who's buying breakfast this morning? So I'm just saying what it is. I don't even expect to make it, to be honest with you. I 100% expect one of the haters to get me killed either directly or indirectly. 100%. That's what I expect to happen to me. Just keeping it a stat. I expect for one of these people that's make, because they make so many live videos that there's no telling what people think about me in public. So I'm expecting for somebody to walk up to me and just randomly kill me, or for one of them to finally come into where I'm at and me not be able to kill them and then kill me instead. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. I'm 100% gonna die because of these people, and I'm pretty sure of it. And I just hope that after I die because of them, that they just held accountable. And that's why I don't want to stop talking about it. Because when I die, I want the police to hold them accountable. I want the feds to hold them accountable. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna die because of some fucked up video that they made that they lied. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna die because they said something to somebody behind the scenes that was just a lie. And I'm gonna die that way. And I gotta live every day knowing that. I'm never gonna have the resources to put myself in a position where I could protect myself from their lies. I gotta live every day knowing that. So don't ask me why I don't care about life. Copy? Don't ask me. Shout out to D Glass. You really looking out for the brother this morning with the $10 drop. Now I'm literally gonna be able to go get me some coffee or something. Definitely salute. I appreciate you. Also, with that being said, I got you on the thing that we talked about yesterday. So you know it is what it is. I want to say this though. First of all, let's open up the chat to anything else that y'all want to talk about. Also, I don't really care to do call-ins, just so we could be clear. Y'all already know I don't care to do call-ins. So for all the people that saying don't do call-ins, I don't really care. Um, for any of the people that want to do call-ins, if you want to do call-ins, for you can know for the future, all y'all have to do is any show that I get at least 3 people that want to call in, we're gonna do call-ins. If we don't get 3 people that want to call in, I'm not gonna waste the time. Any show that we get 3 people or more that want to call in, we're gonna call in. Like I said, it don't matter how many people say no. I really assume all the haters is gonna say no, right? I don't make these votes to figure out a way what I'm gonna follow. I make these votes because I need y'all to see how much people hate me for no reason, and that they're always in the chat and that they're always watching me. I think I've proven that this morning. I think unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt, I proved this morning that I got people that just stalk me and trying to ruin my life. I think I proved that this morning. With that being said, what y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. We're going to open up the conversation. We got 150 people in here. Could we hit the like button? Send out some notifications. Sorry about that. I had to send a message. Um, damn, I gotta get lawyers. Okay, so I don't want to dox nobody, but there's only one person that I know for a definitive fact that I can go after. I'm not gonna dox them on here. I just sent their name out to a couple of people because I know they're in the government. So there is one person. There's at least one person I know definitively. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What y'all want to talk about? We got 3 new members today. Salute to that. Put it in the chat. What y'all want to talk about? We got 150 people in here, man. Hit that like button. Thank you. Just thank you. Just I just need help. Just thank you. Just fucking thank you. Just fucking thank you. Just thank you. Oh Lord, thank you. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Oh shit. Just realized something. That's it. We done. Y'all don't got nothing y'all want to talk about. Nothing y'all want to talk about. Put it in the chat. We already an hour and 16 minutes in. This is the part of the show where we just talk about what y'all want to talk about for the most part. What do you think about Harv new penal codes? What you mean Harv new penal codes? Explain that. Harv doesn't have penal codes. He might have violated some penal codes. Is that what you're talking about? The penal codes that Harv's violated? Well, one, he's in trouble. Two, once again, people got to stop thinking that they should be in charge just because they're the tough guy. The person that should be in charge should be the guy that's smart. Literally, I want to say something. You do know that's why a lot of these niggas is going to jail, right? A lot of these dudes is going to jail because the person that's in charge is the guy that can fight the best, not the guy that's the smartest. What up, Kelly? How you doing this morning, Kelly? Hope everything is going well with you and yours. Yeah, the guy that's in charge is the dude that is not usually the smart guy anymore. The smart guys aren't in charge anymore. It's the dude that could yell and scream the highest is in charge. The smart guys is all getting what's happening to me pushed to the side where people steal their ideas. That's what's happening to all the smart guys. That's why everybody going to jail. What the fuck? Why did you think people was going to jail? The reason why everybody is going to jail because the idiots are pushing all the smart people to the side. That's what's happening. If you really understood how bad some of these people are on YouTube, you would understand what I'm saying. The idiots are pushing all of the smart people to the side. So all the people that got the information that could actually be beneficial and actually help, nobody's listening to them. Because we are all crazy. Just this is the best example I could give you. I've literally been telling the future on the internet for how many years now? Telling the future. I don't know what to call it besides that at this point. I still get called crazy. How? How? So I'm gonna tell y'all something. And this is something I really wanna I told y'all this when it happened, but I wanna explain something. So I'm sitting in the courtroom. I'm sitting in the courtroom with Tekashi 6ix9ine and Treyway case. Tekashi's on the stand. I'm sitting there just minding my business, sitting like this. The nigga Tekashi is saying so much shit that I said on the channel that the niggas sitting next to me all looking at me like this. Then other niggas is getting on the stand. They're basically just repeating the shit I said on the channel. You see people in the fucking courthouse, reporters. You see just, regular niggas that's in there, just regular people watching. You see people turning and looking at me like this through the whole entire Tekashi case. Through the whole entire Tekashi case. You see people turning to me looking like this. Through the whole. So I don't want to hear, I don't know what I'm talking about. So at this point, it's not a I don't know what I'm talking about thing. It's a people have convinced people to allow for them to steal my content to get my information from them. That's all. Sammy the Bull talks about that in the interview. He said he was the tough someone pulled up to the side one day and told him to use his head more instead of the muscle. Boom. Just 2.0 said that's when he started planning all his hits and had people doing the hits for him. Boom. Yo, look, I'm just want to explain something. Niggas, the reason why the police is winning right now, and when I say the police, I'm not saying that the police shouldn't be putting people in jail that are committing crimes. They should 100% be putting people in jail that's committing crimes. But the reason why the police is winning right now is because the fucking all the smart nobody listens to the smart people. If you're a smart person, they're gonna overtalk you. They're gonna talk about their opinion. No smart person talks about their fucking opinion, homie. I want to just be clear on this. You'll rarely ever see smart people argue with their opinion. Unless it's an opinion-based argument. What color do you think is better? What food tastes better? That's an opinion-based argument. What time did the dude get locked up? That's not an opinion-based argument. That's a fact-based argument. You will not see intelligent people trying to argue fucking opinions in an argument against facts. And that's what people do. So right now, we got a lot of people going to jail because y'all want to keep yourself surrounded by idiots. I'm not talking about yes men. I'm talking about idiots. They keep themselves surrounded by idiots. You keep yourself surrounded by idiots. What the fuck you expect is going to happen? Just on some real shit. I'm not even being a dick. What you expect is going to happen? Bless you. Also, that was the cutest sneeze. Anyway, so yeah, so that's the problem. The idiots are controlling everything. My dude, I did all I gotta say is go in the clubhouse room. I promise you, if you go in the clubhouse room and you sit in the clubhouse room for 30 minutes, this is what you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear somebody that don't know what they talking about talking for about 25 of those minutes. For another 4 minutes, you're gonna hear people telling other people to let that person finish what they're saying. And for that 1 minute, you're gonna hear somebody trying to interrupt that person to try to explain to them what they're saying is wrong. That's the problem with Clubhouse. That's 30 minutes of Clubhouse for you. 25 minutes of somebody talking about some shit they don't know what they're talking about, giving bad information. 4 minutes of people telling them let that person land. And then a whole nother minute of people trying to cut somebody trying to cut that person off so they could be on the right track and other people not letting them. That's Clubhouse for you. That's Clubhouse. I'm going to tell you what the people on Clubhouse don't realize. They're not going to be able to monetize their platform until they get other platforms outside of Clubhouse to start reporting on Clubhouse more. So for all of you rap bastards that thinking that y'all going to do this to this YouTube content creator or do that to that YouTube content creator because y'all don't need them, guess what? Y'all fucking need YouTube content creators. You need IG posts. You need YouTube posts. You need all of these posts to grow that platform. But you don't know this because y'all not in the marketing, so you have no idea. So take 5 years to grow that shit for all I care. If you notice, wasn't some other people supposed to be involved in it and then they all backed out? Nobody's asking why they backed out. I hate this stupid shits when people walk up on people in public and fake fight. What's up? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Obviously, only green team members. If you're not a green team member, you're gonna have to do a drop. Put it in the chat. With that being said, somebody put the drop in the chat. Oh wait, hold on. We got 41% said y'all would like to do $10 call-ins. I'm gonna. Who would like to start the $10 call-ins now? I guess the way that we do it is. Hold on. I'm gonna end this 20 minutes, and now I got another poll because I'm gonna ask a question. Who wants to participate? I guess that's the question. Because I'm curious. Who wants to participate? So we said, should we do $10 drop call-ins? 59% said no, 40% said yeah. Obviously, I'm more interested in the 40% than the 59%. Shout out to you guys. I don't even know why the 59% is here. I've never heard of people not wanting a channel to do call-ins. That's bananas. Yeah, I don't really care about the no's. I only care about the years, just so we can be clear. I don't care about the no's. We got 83 likes. We could possibly get to 100. Hit that like button. Also, since we've had the chat closed already today, it's not, even if we get to 150, I'm not opening it back up because we've already had it closed today. So it don't make sense to open it back up. What the fuck are they cats doing, yo? I think the cats watched them play patty cake. I think the cats watched them do this shit, do that shit. I think the cats watched them do that shit and started doing it. Animals will follow behind you. All right, so we got 48% that said that they will get involved. Call-in is open. This is how we're gonna do call-ins. Call-ins are open. This is how we do call-ins. You do a $10 drop to the Cash App specifically. I do not want anybody putting their phone number on the super chat. You do a $10 drop to the Cash App or to the PayPal specifically. I then call you back from a private number because I am 100% not calling you back from my actual number. So that's how we're going to do it from now and into the future. You do a $10 drop. When we're doing call-ins, we're not doing call-ins at all times. When we're doing call-ins, you do a $10 drop with your number. We'll probably do call-ins almost every show. So you can just do the $10 drop with your number even at the beginning of the show or at any point of the show. And then we start doing call-ins, then I'll call you. But if you send it after we're doing call-ins, that's on you. So you should probably send it in the beginning or whenever you hear me talk about a thing that you want to ask a question about. I'll leave the poll up. It's only been up 3 minutes. With that being said, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's pull up. It's Sunday morning. Shout out to D. Shout out to D No Glass buying BBN breakfast this morning. Anybody else want to chip in for some BBN breakfast? Let's have all of the breakfasts. I really want some French toast this morning. Let's have all of the breakfasts. Who else is pitching in to BBN breakfast this morning? Yo, what's Kodak Black talking about? Bring back Trump. Do Kodak Black plan on committing more crimes that he might need to get pardoned for? Do Kodak Black plan on committing more crimes that he need to be pardoned for? I'm curious. I'm watching somebody make sweet potato pie. I'm going to say something real quick. When I was a kid, my father had the best sweet potato pie. I don't know what happened as he got older, but when I was a kid, my father had the best sweet potato pie. Maybe it's just because I was used to it. I don't know. Sometimes we get used to shit. It don't necessarily always be the best. Shout out to Keith. I'm not going to say your last name. He said with the 672 drop. I'm assuming that's an area code drop. Shout out to the area code drop 672. Where the fuck is the 672 at? Anybody know? She is a whole cutie though. But I like curly hair, so bye. She's a whole cutie. I wish they would have talked to me when they was here. Shout out to Keith Shelton with the $6.72 drop. Who's next? Who's next, you rat bastards? Hold on, are we doing the saloon this morning? That's the second drop. D No Glass walks up into the saloon. I forgot we was doing the saloon. Nobody wasn't gonna remind me. D No Glass walks up into the saloon as he comes through the door. Saloon seems a little bit more vivacious than it was in the previous day. You see some people over there in the corner mopping up some blood. You see some people over there in the other corner mopping up some beer. You see some chicks over there waving at D No Love, saying, "You could come upstairs." D No Love goes over to the bartender. He says, "What's on the griddle today?" Bartender says, we got some pork chop. No, we got some beef chops, no pork. We got some steak. We got some grits. We got some eggs. Would you like some? D Glass says, "Yes, I would love to have some grits, some eggs, some steaks." And he also gives him a little bit of coffee. Shout out to D No Glass, pulling up into the saloon. Morning coffee. Shout out to Keith S. That's what we're gonna call him. Keith S. pulls up into the saloon. 672 drop. He stumbles into the door. He falls on his face. He gets up. He stumbles over here. He falls on some people. He stumbles over there. He falls on some more people. He stumbles all the way to the damn the bar. He's like this on the bar. He gets up. The bartender hands him a glass of water. He says, "Is everything all fine? Is everything okay? It looks like you got problems." Keith Shelton says, "I need the women's. Where's the women's at? I haven't had a women's in 6 months." The bartender points upstairs. He says, "All our ladies is upstairs." He says, "Here's 672. He slams it on the desk. Bartender says, "You're a little bit short. You need at least $10 to go upstairs to the lounge." Shout out to Keith Shelton. He seems like he's $3.28 short of going into an 18-cent short of going upstairs. That 28 cents short? 28 cents short of going upstairs to the ladies. To the ladies. I forgot I was doing Saloon this morning, so my fault that it was a little janky and late. I forgot that we was doing that this morning. Y'all gotta remind me. I'll forget. Who wants to participate? Okay, so we got people that actually want to participate. It's open now. If y'all want to call in, it's open now. For the people who want to participate. For the people who don't want to participate, you don't want to participate. For the people that want to participate, it's open now. We said, should we do $10 call-ins? 40% said yes. Asked if people want to participate. 44% said yes. I'm assuming some of those yeses are also trolls and hate. But, you know, if one person wants to do it, it's enough for me, to be honest with you. I only need one person to hit the yes button. Just so we can be clear. I don't need one person to say yes for it to be enough. I need one of you guys to want to do it. I want to say something real quick. Has anybody seen Cowboy Bebop on Netflix yet? Cowboy Bebop has a live show on Netflix. Go check it out. I've been waiting for Cowboy Bebop. Actually, I thought they was gonna make a movie, and it might have homeboy that plays John Wick. That's not the case. But shout out to Cowboy Bebop. They have a live action Cowboy Bebop on Netflix. It's lit too. I like it. I like it. I mean, too cartoonish sometimes, but I like what they did. No real beef. How the fuck do you... Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to do something real quick. Hold on. Hold on. I need to do a thing real quick. What the fuck? There is no thing that says that. Hold on, maybe I'm at the wrong place. Hold on. I'm trying to look for a thing. I'm trying to look for a thing. Give me 1 second. This shit is retarded. Okay, use it. Okay, first open the Chrome browser on your iPhone or tablet. Next, tap the 3 vertical lines. I did! Yo, this shit is bananas. I just turned the shit on yesterday. How the fuck can I get to it now? Shit is, oh man. Alright, hold on. I don't know what to do. This shit just, it's just, what the fuck, yo? Anything. Just any fucking thing. What the fuck, yo? Hold on, I'm sorry about this. Give me 1 second. This is crazy. I just can't do it here. It's just, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. They just won't let me do it. I don't know. Shout out to that shit. Well, it just, my phone, what the fuck, yo? I'm following the damn, that shit doesn't exist. I'm sorry. I need a second. This shit don't exist. They telling me to do some shit that don't exist. I mean, on Galaxy, on Android. What the fuck? Create a professional. That's the videos too. Oh, hold on. I need a second. This shit don't make sense. What the fuck won't they let me do the thing for? That shit don't exist there. What the fuck, yo? Alright, I'm turning my phone off and back on. So it's not there. So I'm not doing nothing wrong. It's literally not there. That's bananas. I'm looking for a setting on my phone and it's literally not there. So I went and looked at YouTube to see what I'm supposed to do. So I go back to YouTube and YouTube is showing me that the setting is there. It's not there. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, what y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I'm over here obviously going through my own shit at the moment. It's like, what the fuck? It's not there. Like, it's supposed to be a thing that I click, but it's not there. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure there's people that's going to be like, yo, he's going crazy. Look at him. No, I'm looking for a thing on my phone. I hate life. It's just not going to let me do it. It's just not going to let me do it. It's just not going to let me do it. They let me do it on this phone. Fuck that other phone. Give me 1 second. I'm just doing the thing. What the fuck? Give me 1 second. Sorry about this. I've been trying. This is the thing I've been trying to do. I had to use my other. I had to use my fucking other phone. This shit is crazy. Like, it really didn't even have an option. If like, it's hard for me to explain. I'm supposed to pull up a thing, and then the option come up. The shit didn't even have an option. Like, how? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Like, that's crazy. I don't have no option. I need to take my phone into the thing for real, for real, for real, for real. All right, sorry about that. We back. That was a good 10, 15 minutes of bullshit. That's crazy. Like, my phone, like, I don't want to tell y'all what I'm trying to do. It's not nothing illegal or nothing weird or nothing like that. But, like, my phone is supposed to have All of our phones is supposed to do a certain thing, and I tried to do the thing on my phone, but it won't. There's no option. Like, how the fuck is there no option? I don't understand. Shout out to that shit. Anyway, shout out to the rap bastards who still up in here and ain't bounce on me. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. If not, I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't got much to speak about on this subject, so unless we gonna talk about something different, this guy said, yeah, this guy's just crazy. So unless we got something else to talk about, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know what to tell you. So what y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. If not, I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't know what to tell you. All right. With that being said, I guess we'll be back later. I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody, just enjoy your day. Go do something productive. I don't know what to tell you. Also, if anybody is looking for to buy any spots, I'm gonna be posting on Instagram today. I haven't been posting on Instagram heavy the last couple of days. There's reasons for that. I'm gonna be on Instagram posting all day today. So hit me up if anybody is trying to get any posts on Instagram. If anybody's trying to be on our show tonight, I have spots open for our show tonight. Right now I have we have one spot closed, two, three. We got three spots that's currently closed. I only run about 5 spots a night. So if you're trying to run tonight, have a spot on our show tonight where we put your product up or whatever the case is, I could do about 2 or 3 more, maybe more, but I could do about 2 or 3 more comfortably. So if anybody that's looking to promote their product or whatever it is on our show tonight, for tonight's show tonight, hit me up on Instagram. Um, Also, I just want people to be clear about this. When you buy promotion from me, it's not just for Instagram, it's also for YouTube. Our YouTube videos go over 1,000 views every single video. So you are going to get eyes on your video, even if our Instagram is slow for whatever the person's purpose is, because we get flagged to death. And I just want to also add this. For the people that think that y'all going to fuck my money up, so I'm going to fuck with you, I promise you I'm not. And I don't care. First, I want to give a shout out to all of the people that help support the channel. I want to shout out to all of the people that understand what I'm going through right now and understand that this is not a lack of talent. This isn't because I'm not good. None of those things is this. This is literally because somebody is doing a hate campaign against me for the last 3 years of my life. This is not because I'm not good at this. This isn't because I'm not capable. This isn't because I should get a different job, which I'm not going to do. This is somebody trying to force me to fail unless I work with them. I'm not going to do it. So for everybody out there that support the BBN Network, that support Jack Frost, that's helping me stick in there, that's helping me not have to give in. Well, I'm not going to give in, but it's helping me, keeping me afloat while I'm not giving in to people that's trying to, and I'm going to say names of niggas in the future. Because some of these people are pretending to be my friends. They're not my friends. They're talking to the niggas that's trying to hurt me, and they're trying to figure out how to get me to go work with those guys again. I'm never going to do that. I promise you I'm never going to do that. For the people who don't know me, that think that that's a possibility, it's not a possibility. For the people that know me and know that there's just no possible way that that's ever going to happen, and you helping those people, you people are evil. Because I know I'm not going to do it. You know I'm not going to do it. And you still trying to help people force me to do something that you know I'm not going to do. That's evil. You need to just tell those people what it is. This nigga Jack don't care. Don't nobody care about him. He don't got nobody that love him. There's no way in the world that he's going to go back and do the thing you want him to do. Because he don't got nothing to lose. The other day I was walking on the block. I think there's this thing going on in public now where people are trying to like jump out at me and like try to scare me or some shit. I promise you, if any of you that want me dead, I promise you, if you hit me up and tell me where to be, I promise you I'll be there. I promise you. Any of you people that want me dead, if you hit me up and tell me where to be, I promise you I'll be there. This is not cap. I promise you, I'll be there. I want one of you people that don't want me to be alive no more to please hit me up and tell me where to go. I promise you I'll go there. I promise. I'm not messaging nobody or nothing. I'm not snitching on you or nothing. I'll go sit on the bench and you niggas can walk up behind me and do it. I promise you. So I actively do want somebody to want to kill me. And this is not me being crazy. This is just me not wanting to live this life no more and I can't get out of it. I either give up and allow the people that want to destroy me to win and go do something else, or I keep doing what I'm doing and having the people that's trying to destroy me have all of the people that's helping them try to destroy me and I don't make it anyway, right? So I don't have no chance, right? So I'm literally saying this. If there's anybody out there that y'all niggas really want to kill me, I know that there are. I'm not trying to set you up. All you got to do is tell me where to go. I promise you I'll be there. I promise you I'm not going to tell nobody. Or I don't know. Don't message me through. I don't know how you're going to contact me. You got to contact me in a way that they can't find you. I promise you I'll be there. If you need me to just set it up somehow, just contact me. I promise you I will. Because I'm not going to give in. And I don't want to keep living like this. And I'm not going to never get people I'm not going to be able to, people are just always going to go on the side of the people trying to destroy me. So I don't really got no life left, right? So all I'm asking, and this is a real sincere ask, for the people out there that want to kill me, for the people out there that want me dead, please, just tell me where to go. I promise you I'll pull up. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. That's all I got on this one. I'm out. Just put your money where your mouth is, man. Y'all niggas want me dead. I don't know what to do next. And I don't know what to do next. So y'all niggas want me dead. I'm down. Let's go.